So, today is the start of a big adventure for me. I am going to get my new home. It's a little bit of a drive away, so I thought we'd bring you along for the journey. Not the last time I'll be where I am at the minute. I've got a bit of, I've got the rest of my stuff to move out, and the process is going to take a little while of moving it and bringing all my stuff. It's about a 2.5 hour journey at the minute to where I am, so it'll be a little bit of a drive, but this is the first time I'm going down today. I'm going to close this afternoon. From there I should be able to get the keys and start moving my stuff in. I think there's a little bit of stuff left in from the previous owners, so we'll go through, we'll clear that out, sort out if there's any stuff on there that I do want or anything that I want to leave. Very excited. This is a big step for me, and the start of many adventures, I think. This year so far for me has been a year of change. Lots of change, lots of things coming through. I've changed jobs at the start of the year. I've changed my complete career plan in the last few years. Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go along. I don't want to ruin the surprise from the start, but yeah, take you along for the journey, and hopefully it's decent watching. But if not, I chat away to myself anyway, so I thought I might as well bring you along while I'm chatting. So I'll speak to you when we get there.
My name is Will, and after chasing my dreams and striving for adventure over the last few years, I've taken a big step towards making this a reality. This video marks the start of this new chapter in my life, and it may serve as a small token to help inspire some of you to take the plunge and seek your dreams. I may not know the end point of this journey, but I've got an idea of the next few stops. So come with me as I bring you along for the canny adventure that is my life.
So we're at the first stop on the M6 now. Finally here. It's been a bit of a drive. I never really go on the M6 anymore. I used to quite a lot, but it feels like in the last month I've just been up and down it constantly. Very familiar now with these services, so I'm going to go in, grab a coffee, and power through the last hour just to get there and get the new digs sorted. So I'll see you in a minute. Well, in and out of the services in record time. The last few times I've been down here, I've been on the motorbike, so it always takes a little bit longer, although you tend to make the time up with being able to go through traffic, but just sort of taking the gear off and taking your helmet off, it always adds a bit more time. So in and out very quickly. Managed to get a coffee, and the good thing is I can just have it next to me in the car and just pick it up and when I need it, but because normally I've got nowhere to put it, so it's quite good. We're just over about halfway there now, I think, so we're getting closer, so I'm just gonna crack on and keep going. well, I've just pulled up, so it's time to go and sort the money and go get the keys. So it's nerve-wracking, but also it's very good. It's a very good thing, so I'm very pleased, but it's a big step. Well, I've just gotten the keys. It's still quite surreal. It hasn't really, I don't think it's really sunk in that I own it yet. But I guess that it will soon enough. But yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed. It's lovely inside. It's absolutely great. It just hasn't sunk in yet, but like I say, I'm sure it will. I'm just going to go through and clear out all of the stuff that's been left in here by the previous owners, and just put it all to one side. Go through it, work out what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. So yeah, we're just gonna have a sort out and then start putting my stuff in, I guess. So here we go. So, getting used to small space living. I feel like I'm literally just moving stuff from one side to the other and back, but I suppose that's getting used to the logistics of everything and how it works. But no, it's getting there. Just slowly sorting through. There's some bits that they've like sort of left that I might sort of use at least in the interim, and there is some stuff that I'm just gonna like put the charity and stuff. So I've got a bag there for stuff, just to go to charity, and then I've got some of my stuff to start putting in the cupboards. I've emptied all the kitchen cupboards. I've emptied underneath all the bed storage. It's sort of down here, all that bed storage is empty underneath now. It's just got all my rubbish on top of it. Bathroom, there's a little bit in there, and there's the cupboard's empty in the bathroom, but otherwise it's getting there. I've got most of my stuff out of the car, just apart from my bedding, because it's a little bit bulky just to put in. But yeah, it's coming together. It doesn't feel like mine yet, but I think that's because there's a lot of other stuff in there, and I think once that's gone and my stuff's in, it'll start to slowly feel like mine. But I think once I've spent the first night, once my bed's been set up and stuff, I think that'll feel a lot better. So yeah, we're getting there, we're just pottering through, and yeah, stuff that I've taken out, I haven't sorted through it yet. We have the corner of weird stuff that's been left, such as the pirate, the anchor, the salt and pepper shakers, these 3 of many plates that were on the wall, and the giant lighthouse. So it's a weird selection of things. Oh, and the lemon fairy lights. They're also very nice. So I'm still working my way through all of the cupboards and everything that are on board. But it's definitely a sign that I should be a YouTuber, because of the amount of fairy lights on board that I can use as a backdrop is astounding. There's at least 4 here, and probably a few more dotted around. They're just everywhere. I don't even know what to do. I think I'm probably just gonna get rid of them. I mean, I think as a growing YouTuber myself, I have to earn my own fairy lights. So I'm gonna say goodbye to these until I get my own. Well, just getting in. Got some nice pizza recommended by the guy who's been brokering the boat. Lovely man. He's been really canny, and he's showed us around the town, showed us a few little bits and bobs. So got some nice pizza. I'm just in the boat now. I've put the table up, the bigger one. You can see the current state of everything. It's still quite a mess, as is all the stuff behind me, but I'm just sitting down. I'm just gonna put some YouTube on. I'm just gonna sit and just relax for a little bit. I might do a bit more tonight, but we'll see. I'm still getting used to the sort of feeling the boat moving and rocking as I'm moving around. So I'm just gonna sit for a bit. Yeah, it'll be good. It's still not thinking this is mine yet, but hopefully it will. It's a bit it's a bit overwhelming, I think, to kind of think about the fact that it's sort of my first home and it's mine. So hopefully in the next few days or so it'll feel a bit more like mine, a bit nicer. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night there, I think. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Well, it's currently just past 6 o'clock in the morning. I've just woken up. I feel a lot better this morning than I did last night. Last night I think sort of everything was kind of hitting us like it's such a big thing to do, and a little bit of anxiety and stuff was starting to settle in. So I just texted my friends, which is really good, and they really helped to sort of ground me, and I felt a little bit better. And I talked to Siobhan for a while. She really helped settle me. She really helped she really helped ground me. She's really good at that. So that was really good. It helped me sleep a little bit better. And then I woken up and I do feel a lot better. I'm looking forward to getting stuck in again, and getting started with sort of the boat and just going on. Might possibly be going for a cruise later on. Just depends on the availability of the broker. He's been absolutely lovely, like I say, all the way through. And he said he'll take us out for a cruise and sort of show us the ropes and give us a bit of a hand. So that'll be really good. So hopefully we'll do that later on. But I think I'll turn back over and have another hour or so. See when I wake up, and then we can start cracking on. Well, I've just getting myself up there and starting to get a little bit sore. I'm gonna put the kettle on and make a cuppa, but it's it's so messy out there now. I've just kind of like, last night I was really tired. I just dumped a lot of stuff on the floor as I wanted to get into bed, but I've just realised I've just come in here to brush my hair and get ready, and I've noticed one of the first things I probably need to adjust is probably the height of this, because it currently cuts off the majority of my head. So I'm gonna have to lift that up. I think I'm a little bit taller than the people that were on here before, but what I'll do is I'm gonna have a quick tidy up, and then I'll take you on a quick tour of how the boat is now, and then talk about if we're gonna change anything, where I'm gonna put stuff, and just go through. So I didn't actually film it last night, but I had a lot of issues trying to figure out the correct sort of pattern or way that these go together. I think I was so tired last night, but I was trying so many different combinations to try and chuck in all of the pillows. I think, is that one? Or so you tried it. I tried a lot of different ways. I eventually landed on this one, but it does kind of hang off the end a bit. But if you don't put this one in, you see, you have this gap on that side, but that's, I don't know whether that like sort of sits there, but still you've just got like a gap or a wall somewhere, and I can't. I mean, I'm gonna have to sit and try and figure out the best way to try and work out how these go, but I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to use the other cushions, and there's also that cushion on the floor there. Ignore the mess. That cushion on the floor there, it's normally part of the sofa, and I don't know if it's part of the bed. So I'm gonna have a play around and see if I can figure out how to make all this into some kind of bed. slightly confusing. I'm probably missing something really obvious, but I can't seem to figure it out. So I'm just gonna pop the sofa back for now, and then it's something that I'll look at. I'll look at later because. I know it's going to seem like I've just moved the mess from one side to the other side of the boat, but all the stuff over here is sort of my stuff, all the stuff that I'm keeping, all the stuff that I need to put away. Kitchen is to be sorted, so we'll just step through the kitchen. But all of the stuff over here, sort of on this side of the sofa, all of this stuff is, I've still got to sort through some of it, but the majority of it is probably going to go to charity or something like that. It's not anything I want, but it's still quite usable. I do have quite a lot of my own kitchen stuff that I've brought, which is what a lot of it is. Some of it I'll have a look at and see if there's anything I want to keep. The cushions and stuff that are over there, these ones, they were all done to match the curtains, so all the upholstery was done at the same time. They're actually quite nice and they're fairly new as well, so I'll probably just give them a little wash, and they'll be absolutely fine. And then there's some stuff where I'm just gonna throw it out, where it's like the old pillows and stuff that have got a few like stains and stuff on. I think I'll just get rid of them. But I'm just gonna have a sort through this side. I'm gonna pack up the kitchen stuff and stuff like that into a box so I can take it. But yeah, we're just gonna keep cracking on. But I think I'm probably gonna clear a bit of space in the kitchen first, and have myself a cuppa, I think. Yeah. Again, that also reminds me I need to figure out how to do the hot water, because I'm not too sure, and I don't want to just keep running the water until it comes through hot. There is under this bench here, so there's clothes on the bench, and then underneath there is a big hot water tank. So I assume that's part of the system. I don't think that'd be part of the radiators. So I just need to figure out how to turn that on. Whether there's just something's been turned off while it's been in storage. The gas is now turned back on. I'm not sure if it's a diesel heater on the back or what, but I'll go and have a look. I'll go and have a dig around in the engine room. I'm going to give you a tour anyway. Actually, while the kettle's boiling, let's have a look to it. Well, I decided to have a little walk into town, and feeling a little bit lost. I think I just kind of followed the road, but I went a different way. To be honest, it's not really where I'm going. It was just about a walk and just getting off the boat for a bit, just because I can feel myself get a little bit anxious again. And it will pass with time. I know that it will, because it's such a fantastic thing to do, and I've got the bigger journey to think about as well. But yeah, so I've just come for a little walk into the town centre just to try and see what's about, pick up a little bit of food and stuff. I mean, I've had some tea, had a little bit of tea, so that's good. And I'm just gonna cross this road. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pick some stuff up, just have a nice walk, get off the boat, and that's gonna be really good. So but yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to use words. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to walking places, because the long-term plan is that I'm gonna get rid of my car, just because I won't need it, and quite hard. I've had a car for a very long time, so it's probably a bit hard to get rid of it, but I will hopefully keep the motorbike and be able to use that. So anyway, just going to continue walking it in town, hopefully find where I want to go. Well, I've resorted to using the sat nav. I'm a little bit lost where I'm going, so I've had to pull it out to find where the Sainsbury's is. So hopefully I'll get a bit better at finding these places, but it's lovely so far. I've seen like the swimming pool and stuff, and sometimes it's nice just to try and have a walk around and see where you're going. So it's also me getting used to like filming while I'm out, because it's a little bit strange, but you just have to kind of think that people aren't really looking at you or going like really interested. Plus, you're never really going to see them again either. So, but yeah, hopefully soon. Well, I've finally found it, so I'm gonna go in and get myself something to eat now. I think I've earned it after this walk, because it's quite. It's been a little bit further than I was expecting, but it's good. It's good to explore. Right, shopping done. I can tell I must be feeling a bit overwhelmed, because normally I'm very quick and I'm just in and out of the shops, but it took me about 5 minutes to decide which butter I wanted to buy. I was just stood there like just decision paralysis, so I can tell that I'm getting a bit overwhelmed. So this walk's been really helpful, just to kind of help calm down. And walking back, I'm going to walk along the towpath just to sort of remind myself what I'm doing it for in the start of the new adventure. So that's going to be really good. So I'm just heading towards there now. I think it's just around this corner and under a bridge. So, and then we'll have a nice walk along the towpath back to the marina and make some food. So